as much as usual, but we get the answers to our questions steadfast because we have loaded into 2K Atmos for our first game of Neeb versus DisK.
That we are in spawning down in the bottom left position, coming off of a 2-0. It is Apprentice Esports DisK in the blue.
And his opponent in the top right, representing Ting, he is the Red Protoss player, one of the all-time greats, the Sundaha. It's Neeb. Neeb's such a nice guy.
He is a sweetie pie. He is
he's so pleasant to be around in person. Like Masa as well is another person who, when I met him, just the nicest guy.
Oh, Moss is hilarious too. Actually, if you've ever had like a conversation, like he is just such a cheeky lad, and he knows it too. He knows.
Yep.
He's like a trickster. He's a funny guy.
I see. He didn't try that with me. So I guess because I was new when I met him, it was at Aces Hierarchy first offline event, and like I got to meet all of these people. It was my first offline casting event. I've been to a few Home Story Cups, but then I don't think Neeb either. I don't think I've met either before. But yeah, they're super nice guys. So I've always been a big fan of the people and the players that North America produces. Scarlett was someone who, when she was on Acer, I worked for Acer and I got time with her there, and she was the best. Just one of the all-time greats. Super hilarious person. And I remember I was watching a series once, and I'm typing with her, and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on in this game. She's like, oh, I'll tell you. And she just called, like on Skype at the time, because I'm old. And she's just explaining what's going on in the game. I'm like, you didn't know this. So yeah, big fan of the North American scene. It's a pleasure to be casting it. This game so far, pretty standard. We do have a difference in openings with DisK going for double adept. So you're going to try and get across the map here and test Neeb. And if I guess DisK had just been watching Neeb and he had some time, he probably was. Maybe he thought there was some small mistakes in play.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is just a little bit of something, a little bit of blood in the water, and you're like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to go after, and I know that you're going to struggle against this. Now, we are going to be seeing a Stargate opener, very quick Stargate out of Neeb, which is a little bit uncommon off of a Stalker Sentry, but might actually even be in response to seeing the double Adept. Now, fun fact, 2 Adepts actually will beat a Stalker, and they'll beat it pretty handily, too.
Yes. Yeah, so they attack so quick and the Stalker attacks so slow. Using the bushes break. Oh, that's so sick. That is so sick. Just going around there, hit them with Daisy. Of course, Neeb thinking, oh, he's just retreating. But no, those 2 Adepts are able to skate up to the high ground here. They can actually take this out. It doesn't have enough health, right? No, they won't.
It'll eventually go down, but it would take a long time, and the Stalkers will show on up. Now, he is actually... Oh, my! He actually is going to pick on through. And he picks off the probe and then gets out. Huh.
This is super cute play from DisK so far. And I don't know how much of it is intentional, but like the wrap around and then getting in and then shading out after getting 1 probe was all very cool. And now, okay, he's not see a gateway go down to create the wall here, which isn't perfect. Now we do have that Oracle coming out of Neeb. Is that the first Oracle? This is the fast step?
It is the first Oracle. The gateway... Okay. Oh, no, it's the second Oracle. First Oracle is actually hunting for these Adepts. So the gateway is intended. It is to get more HP in order to make sure that the 4 Adepts can't break through. Because you saw, with 2 Adepts, it's not going to be enough to really break through the shield battery quickly. But with 4, you can kill that pretty darn quick. And, oh, he actually kind of botches it, though. Doesn't even get the kill, so the cancel still comes out. Now the Oracles spring back home, and they will absolutely obliterate those Adepts. That was a trap. That was a full-on trap out of Neeb.
Yeah, it's a trap. He managed to get 1 more probe on his flying on by. But Blink's already halfway done. There's a few still coming in, going into their upgrades as well. We said Blink will be quicker here for DisK. Army supply slightly favoring Neeb. I think we're in a... Oh, that's a slow warp in. That's a mistake. If he gets one of these Oracles, that would be great. Of course, the Hallucinating Phoenix doesn't do any damage. Another trap. But some nice damage on the Oracles is super good there. And I think DisK has played very well so far. Despite that 1 trap from Neeb.
Yeah, this is a very even game. Both of them have their blink on the way. DisK does have his a lot quicker. They both start up their third Nexi at very similar timings. Slight lead for Neeb, but not significant. Oh, but that being said, he is going to get his way into the main base. How did that even just happen?
10 seconds away. I think the Stalkers weren't paying attention and gave him the old razzle-dazzle whoopsie-daisy. He was able to get around after the Phoenixes run out. Good scout here from DisK, but of course, Neeb has now picked down at a good time as well, quicker than that of his opponent, not by a huge amount, but it's definitely a small amount. Now, Blink is done here for DisK, and that means if the Oracles do try to come back in, they will get absolutely 1-2 punched and knocked out. But this is okay. DisK is slightly behind in workers, but it's not too bad. And as we said, his third isn't too far behind either. This isn't, I don't feel like Neeb has got him up against the ropes or anything just yet. He's just managed to get 1 or 2 jabs. He's winning on points, if we were to talk boxing terms.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, unfortunately in this game, there's no round limit. You just go until the opponent's knocked out. But
you know, we get 30 minutes into a game, they're like, round 12 is over, and then judges, it's just
it just goes to the score screens.
It just goes to Artosis to decide. There, that'd be good. That's how it should be. All right, we're doing that now. I'm changing the rules.
He's just going to declare every Protoss a loser after a certain point. Like, you know that it's... oh, he's playing Protoss? No!
Wait.
He's out of here.
Wait. Whenever I'm sad, I watch the video of the, the Apes Can Play one. Please tell me you've seen it.
The which one?
Where he's like, the Apes Can Play, where he's like, I got a book about
Oh,
Protoss
yeah,
players.
the book.
Oh, and it is, so seriously, I've already taken it off, and it's a kid's book called Apes Can Play. Honestly, if you guys haven't seen that, can I put it in Twitch chat, because I have it favorited. How Artosis has... Okay, I'm doing it.
That's actually one of the best videos.
It's the best StarCraft video. I honestly believe it's the best thing that ever happened in StarCraft. I've got to wait 2 minutes before I post it. Okay. So, 2-2, very, very even here. Both doing pretty well. Now, Neeb started to explode as his production facilities finished that bit quicker. But as you can see, DisK catching up there. Just apps very, very close. As we said, Neeb probably 1 point up. He got that 1 extra jab in. No knockdowns just yet, though. Ooh, getting that Oracle would be nice. Blink forward, and he gets it. And he may even get a Stalker, too. Okay, loses 1 Stalker of his own. Okay. Okay, well, that was nice, actually. Just staying for that 1 extra second allowed him to see the rest of the army coming in and get a glimpse of what is going on there.
Yeah, it did cost him the second Stalker, though. Not ideal, but, information is valuable. It was an expensive toll, but he gets it. Now, we did see Neeb going up to 6 gases here, which means he's going to be going for the quicker Disruptor transition, slower 4th base, but going to have that stronger tech. Neeb, DisK is also going to be going for the Ruptors as well. But he's already got that Fort Nexus now done, and his economy is going to start to take a nice little lead over that of Neeb.
Yeah, definitely. It's looking good, as we said. But Neeb's army is scary right now, and he is moving in. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say he hasn't got like Storm or anything weird, has he? Because I know he's a fan of Storm. But getting those Archons in, +2 will identical timing here. Robotics Bay is slower for DisK. He doesn't have any disruptors or anything with his army just yet, which is scary when he's playing against that from his opposition.
Yeah, but it's not going to be too long of a timing. We're going to see the first 2 disruptors hitting the field for Neeb. By the time they get across the map, DisK could have his own disruptors out as well. It should be fine in terms of that. He just needs to make sure he doesn't get caught out of position by this army right here. And they're both trying to keep tabs on one another. Look at this. They both send a hallucinated Phoenix forward. DisK says, yep, your army's still there. Neeb says, yep, you got a 4th base that I already saw, I guess. Finds the War Prism, though. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, definitely. Catching anything like that is super good. You can see +3 started for both of these guys. Strong glass cannon armies once again from these Protoss players, neither investing in armor just yet. Army supplies, a little bit similar. Neeb has that slight advantage, but of course when you're playing into a defender, as long as he is in position with shield batteries and stuff, it's very hard to push into. And now we are going to see a bit of a committal with that Warp Prism skirting around the west side of the map. Not very good at compass direction. Oh, compass directions. That's 5 stalkers for 1 disruptor. Not great there for DisK, but getting the disruptor makes it, you know, at least okay.
Well, yeah, he got that disruptor initially with his first own disruptor, and then tried to blink forward and kill the second disruptor. Didn't I don't know if he didn't target fire correctly or what it was, but he ended up not getting that. Now, that being said, he's going to find the 5th Nexus, and even with the Oracle firing ahead from overhead, that will be a cancel and a pretty decent pickup. Oh, and it's a kill.
It's a kill.
Oh. Yeah, Neeb seems a little off today.
Yeah, Neeb certainly, I agree. He does seem a little off today. It's not been the Neeb we're used to, where he is absolutely crystal clear in all of his moves and his play is just the cleanest. I never know what's going on. He might get another. He's going to get another cancel. He does lose a few zealots for it, which is of course frustrating. But if he can trade them out relatively cost efficiently, and that he will do, in fact, he's going to end up winning this fight. This is crazy. He's going to get. Can he get another cancel? No, there's only 2 hits.
No, not quite. Very close.
Yeah. But now we see a push coming in. Oh my god, that destruction gets cancelled. Oh, I nearly stained my pants there.
Neeb doesn't have any disruptor shots available at this moment.
No, but it does look like DisK knows he is down in armor supply a pretty substantial amount. Disruptor shot's coming in, nearly gets his own zealot, but able to dance out of there. And DisK is doing a good job.
Yeah, he's doing, I would say, quite a good job. Both players going to finish their +3 weapons at similar timings, but Neeb has already started the carrier transition. He's got a lot of Stargates on the map. He's got 3 Stargates. He's got that fleet beacon, getting that +1 air weapons. So even though Neeb is, you know, as I said, a little off, that still means he's very, very on. You know, he is still so good. Oh, the DTs. They're all going to go down.
Yeah, Neeb on his worst day is better than a lot of us on our best days. A million times over. Now, taking over a lot of zealots, pretty nice there for DisK. He doesn't get any big money units. Able to kill a good bunch of those zealots, of course, as you said. And the score count actually very high here for DisK compared to Neeb, who has absolutely bugger all of them, really, just a couple. And that means he is able to chase this army down very, very efficiently with blinks and the zealot charge. We have disruptor.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Just please leave.
Oh, that was so close. That was so insanely close. But this is going to turn into a base trade, and I actually think I like DisK's position a
Stalkers
fair
are
bit.
really good in a base trade.
Oh,
because they can blink on the disruptors and things. But does he have vision here?
He does not, and he blinks forward into the disruptor, will take it down. But there's so many DTs here. 5 DTs for Neeb. DisK needs to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, definitely.
Like now.
Take down
Like
a lot of this
right
army.
now.
But this is not good. Now the detection is up, but it's definitely too late. Too much damage has been done, or has it? The carriers are probably going to have to come out to defend here, and in low numbers, they're not that great here. You can see this is like 1 carrier with, okay, but the Stalkers coming in as well, that would be nice. This gives me up to get a few units out. I mean, at this point, we are trading big punches. There's uppercuts, there's hooks coming in. I'm sticking with boxing analogies for the rest of this game. And Neeb is probably coming out slightly ahead with that carrier transition. If I look at the resources, look, 1 in it for a minute there.
Just a single resource lost, exactly. That was the only difference. It will swing a little bit further into the favor of Neeb momentarily, but I don't know. I mean, like this
201 at this point in the game is unbelievable. A bunch of blinking keys. They're going to try and blink on the cannon, but where there is one, there is another, and it isn't going to work out. Cannon's taken out. They does open in the future, and if Neeb, you know, is focusing on other things, he may not reproduce those cannons. We can see there are some coming in, but I would say DisK is doing better economic damage at this point. He's been able to keep up and do very well in this game because he has done so well at killing bases, and now he's going to kill a bunch of probes. I wouldn't mind him just target the Nexus.
God, he almost got that entire army right there. We are going to be seeing just a pure Blinkstalker Disruptor now that he's seen this carrier transition, and I kind of like it too. Oh, he's going to blink forward. We'll take down both Disruptors very quickly, and there is a ton of Stalkers here, and there's only 3 carriers for Neeb, and they don't have a whole lot of interceptors. I'm really liking this position for DisK all of a sudden.
disruptors are the one unit that make me like anxious in StarCraft. I'm not playing the game. I have no horse in the race. But just watching those shots get fired off makes me so anxious. And I feel like DisK is really doing a good job. How many Stalkers now?
How many Stalkers? 23 to 8 have gone down. He's got 42 Stalkers in this army.
It's only 3 carriers. That's more than enough. Oh, the Stasis Ward is good. That takes out like, what, 10 maybe? For the foreseeable future. Purification Nova's getting 5. The main thing is they've created a wall right now.
Yeah.
Because the disruptors can't get much closer to fire off those Purification Novas. The carriers are still being produced.
Can he time it with the disruptors?
Nah. They're going to blink away. Watch this. This is going to be completely fine.
Oh. He was a little too early. He was a little bit too early.
What you're saying is he was low too early. I get it. What?
Oh, he gets the...
Does he think there's... Oh.
He got the DT.
Was there a DT? There was a DT. I
yeah.
can see it.
He got the DT.
Not wearing my glasses.
Funnily enough, his observer showed up anyways right at that time.
Yeah.
So it didn't really matter, but it was still a pretty nice move. Man, DisK's army is gigantic, and it is so mobile.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Now, we're getting into a little bit of a base race here, but again, in this scenario, I really like DisK. He's going to be able to take out these bases, which he's done a good job of, and then maybe just both players are just going to reach them. DisK gets back a little bit earlier and is able to kill some units, and the base living there for DisK is pretty big, because Neeb lost one, right?
He did, yeah. Neeb lost his base, and he's really only on 1 mining base right now. 1.5. Main is entirely mined out. Ooh, disruptors. Oh my god! DisK just lost every disruptor.
7.
Oh, 7 disruptors just went down.
I actually feel sick.
Oh god, so does DisK.
Yeah, as a Protoss player, that's the worst thing ever. Now we see these disruptors coming in. DisK doing a good job of knowing when the shots will be back up, when those disruptors are reloaded, so to speak. He's even got disruptors flanking. He's got some DTs out on the map as well, finding damage. DT versus DT. I love this in late stage PvP. Cannons here are going to stop this. Unfortunately, this isn't going to get too much done. The cannon takes 1 swipe. Strong. But I mean, losing those disruptors is game changing. It's game losing, and there goes another.
Yeah, 100%.
And now the space is completely open. All of these workers will go down. That is the biggest mistake that could have been made here by DisK. And now he might be able to get some of these carriers, though.
Oh, he's going to blink forward with the DT. He's going to try and take down the disruptors. Are there enough from Neeb? Neeb is losing the disruptors. Hold the phone. DisK, he's going to blink forward, going to take down all the carriers. All the disruptors going to go down. DisK is doing it.
DisK has just walked in aggressively at that base that Neeb hadn't been able to kill earlier. And that allowed him to get a huge, huge flank. I mean, it's just Stalker versus Stalker. Neeb desperately trying to make disruptors. He's got some DTs on these disruptors. Oh, nice. The disruptor that fired was actually the one that died. That's so unfortunate. And finally, it does look like, there we go, the DTs will die, and this will, that could end up being big in such low numbers here. This base will go down again. Neeb, I don't know, it just feels like he's making uncharacteristic mistakes.
It feels like he's playing very unlike Neeb.
Yeah.
He did some very nice stuff, set up that disruptor shot with some extraordinarily good vision. Oh my god! Why did he delay the blink?
I don't know. He must not have been paying attention. And another disruptor going down here. DisK is just handling blink disruptor better. He made 1 mistake to Neeb's maybe 5 mistakes, if we're being honest with ourselves. And of course, I hate to be critical of anyone because I can never do the things that these guys are doing. But this isn't looking good for Neeb right now. The supply is telling a lot of the story. We all know what Todd would say in this scenario. And upgrades, with armor upgrades, there's an air upgrade. There's 2 air upgrades for Neeb. And guess what he hasn't got any of so fast?
Air units.
Nah, sentries. You were close, but...
Oh, true. Okay, yep.
No, he has no air upgrade. So the armor upgrade is important here. Of course, not disruptors. But with the Stalker v Stalker war, it's... Oh my god, please stop doing this. This is big for DisK.
This watchtower is so valuable. Oh, walks into a disruptor shot there a little bit. This watchtower is so valuable. Man, oh god. Oh, he blinks it on top of it, does snipe the disruptor, and now he's going to chase down Neeb. He's going to get all 4 of his opponent's disruptors.
You can take the fight, my dude. Oh god, I'm so nervous. This could be one of the biggest wins of his career. He's probably come Neeb a few times on the ladder, and this is a best of 3. But this has been really well played by DisK. He made one critical mistake in this game, but was able to bounce back, which is great play. Oh, okay. Didn't hold the blink that time. He's just killed 21 more workers. DisK right now with a 25% supply lead on his opponent, and it continues to grow.
That it does. We do see these DTs coming in on the bottom side. They will find a little bit of damage here. No cannon at this base, which is unfortunate, but... Oh god, the disruptor!
Oh god.
Oh, Neeb's shot fired first.
Oh, this is so tense. Zealot's coming in. It's a desperation move, I feel. And now we have a Stalkers coming in. But the fight will definitely... There's way more Stalkers here for DisK. He's got way more supply. And with the DTs joining the fray in the north, if they were to blink in as well, there's no detection, I don't think.
He takes out the disruptor. The Stalkers are trying to retreat. The Nexus on the bottom side did go down, so nice snipe from Neeb. DisK. Oh, man. I think he's doing... Oh, he picks off another Observer. Observers right now are so critical. Do they both have Observer speed? No, DisK does, though. No. DisK does, Neeb does not. Oh, man, these disruptors.
Neeb's DTs are definitely doing work. Getting the Robos very, very... Disruptor production is so vital. We are going to see a disruptor pop out here. It'll probably fire off a shot, but the Robos have gone down steadfast. And now the DTs continue to just run roughshod over the base here. But we do see DisK moving forward. He catches a bunch of Stalkers. Every Stalker also important. GG, DisK takes map 1 steadfast.
That is incredible, DisK. What? After he lost those 7 disruptors, I was like, there's no way. There is no way he can possibly do this. But he just straight up out-microed Neeb in Blink Stalker Disruptor Wars. That is incredible.
Yeah. I mean, that's insane. It's insane. And right now, Neeb is 0-3. DisK is 3-0 in this group. In terms of maps.
Neeb has dropped more maps in the first 3 maps of this group than he did last season in the group stage.
Unbelievable.
Last season, I think he dropped 1 map, maybe. That's nuts. That's absolutely insane. I'm looking it up right now. I want to... Memory is not my strong point. Yeah.
Now, this is the best of 3, and Neeb is pretty good. In terms of coming back and stuff, we've seen him do it many times. Was one of the best players in the world for a good amount of time, and because he was able to bounce back, he's a consummate professional. He definitely can do what needs to be done in the moment and bring this one back. But this is a crazy game 1 to go off of, and I think Neeb should be tilted. When you kill 7 disruptors with 1 shot, you have to feel like the game is going your way.
Yeah, you seriously do. You seriously do. And having that not be the case, God, that's going to be a real test of this man's fortitude. Spawning down to the bottom right position, representing Ting, he is Neeb. And he needs... I don't know. He needs a breather.
Yeah, and his opponent in the top left, representing Apprentice Esports, a brand new team by some incredible people. He is leading the Series 1-0, the Canadian Protoss player in the blue. It's DisK.
And yeah, Neeb, you know what, Neeb, that actually might be more map losses than he's lost in the 2 previous seasons of DreamHack Masters.
That would be fall and summer, right?
It was only, fall and summer. He only dropped 1 in fall.
Okay.
DisK coming in like nobody's business.
Crazy. How many did he drop in spring? Because if he didn't drop any in spring, that would mean he's lost more in this so far than he did in his year. That would be insane. I find that unlikely. Anyway, standard openings once again here. And it's up to DisK. DisK needs to control the nerves. Because when you get that big win and the adrenaline kicks in, actually it can make you a little shaky. It can make you nervous when you're doing so well. The good news for DisK is he has been doing this a long time. He's played against the top names. And we actually said that we wanted to see a breakout performance from someone. And maybe this is this season.
Yeah, it certainly could be. He looks potentially very poised to... well, I mean, it's way too early to call it in the group.
I know.
But if he starts off 4-0, including a win over Neeb, in a group where, let's be honest, Neeb is supposed to be far and away the best player. Yeah. He is supposed to be far and away the best player.
Yes.
DisK coming in with such a strong showing already, that's so good. So insanely good for DisK. And
yeah,
we all of a sudden, if he wins this series 2-0, we're talking about a potential first place finish in this group.
Yeah, like, I mean, who else is in take a look right now? Who's doing well? Canning, the best player in the world. Vindicta, obviously looking very strong, especially in the matchup. Nina won 2-1 as well against Suna, so that's some strong PvP. But I agree with you. Whoever this is, if DisK wins this, he's definitely put himself in contention for a strong playoff qualification. Going 2-0 in your first day is just unreal. It's so good for you.
Yeah, going 2-0, 4-0, you've almost made playoffs at that point. Like you're.
Yeah, you probably need. And I mean,
you only need two more wins. Oh, yeah. Look at this move from DisK. Oh, he gets the probe in there to allow the adepts in.
God.
Oh god.
This is so bad. Riku, okay, the probes are gonna die here. Like a few. No, don't attack the stalker. You have to attack probes here. If he can get like 5, that would be really good at this point in the game. And he's gonna. He gets 5 workers. That now gives this that 5 worker lead. That's really big. And a full scout.
That is a huge deal getting that scout. I am just gonna go ahead and say it though. You talked about nerves. He's got nerves. Yeah. Because he just misfired twice with those adepts. And that's you may be saying to yourself like, oh man, I micro adepts and it's really easy to do that. And it's like, well, yes, it is. It is very easy to miss micro adepts. But players of this caliber are not going to do that unless there is another factor at play. And in this case, I think you hit the nail on the head with nerves. Oh, this probe. Oh, he
did it again.
Neeb,
and that means the Oracle.
Wait, what?
What?
DisK?
He's chasing down that one probe. That was a mistake.
That was... I don't like that at all. He could have gotten in and gotten like 3 or 4 probes.
Yes, certainly 2 or 3 minimum, I think. I think 3 would have been pretty accurate. Now, the Oracle was forced to stay at home. That gives more time for another warp in here. But DisK needs to take a moment here. Now, his Nexus is done. Neeb's is already done. But the worker count is in favor of DisK right now by 4, which isn't bad. He can't afford to really lose many at this point, of course, because he doesn't have as much tech. He doesn't have that Stargate tech, which our Red Protoss player does have. So DisK is ahead in this game, but not by as much as he possibly is going to get.
Oh my god, again, Neeb. No probe in the wall. He keeps getting punished. And this time he is going to lose probably another 4 probes. Will he lose a 5th?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is so bad, dude. Like, where's Neeb? Are you okay? Neeb has a proxy, it looks like, or is it just a bunch of units? I'm looking at the screenshot. I can't tell. Is this a proxy? Neeb's going to all in, I think.
He's going to try. He's going to go very aggressive with Blink. Now, he will have... Actually, no, he doesn't even have a Stalker lead. He's up 1 Stalker. And DisK is getting up 2 additional gateways before anything else, so he's going to be well prepared for what Neeb is throwing his way.
He has a very safe battery. The pylon is on the high ground too, so it can't be sniped easily. Blink now done as well for DisK, so in a Blink v Blink war, of course, Neeb doesn't have an advantage in that sense. And with the extra gateways, with the shield battery and defender's advantage, I can't see this working. I think, yeah, okay, Neeb knows he is actually going to drop down a 3rd. He's not going to commit too hard. DisK is going to get his 3rd as well. If he can catch that Oracle, it would be another big win to just stop the vision game. We have a standoff. Face off. The probe is just watching. Like, I may die now.
The funny thing about this is that DisK is actually going to be the one getting much more aggressive. He went up to 5 gateways, and Neeb is only on the 3. This Oracle will spot the pylon. Who has more stalkers right now. It's actually a very even number, but there's Blink available. Oh man, very weird usage of Blink from both players.
Yeah. And the Oracle is offering constant DPS, but the Warpins are coming in here for his reinforcements will get here that little bit quicker. Neeb's micro maybe a bit quicker. Both have so many low stalkers. I think DisK is winning this fight.
It is very, very close. Oh, he could have blinked back those low health stalkers, and now Neeb, with the faster warp in of units, is going to be able to get out of here. and will take a much better fight. DisK blinking forward very aggressively. Will finish off the 2 stalkers, but he's going to lose both of his.
So
and that ends
DisK
up
is
going.
actually down in army supply. Okay, he now
Yeah, that went way better for Neeb. Way better for Neeb.
Way better. 11 for 15 is of course the Oracle went down as well, so that's to account for. But DisK is getting a dark shrine on at this point, and Neeb, after losing so many workers, may have taken corners here. Does he have a robo? I don't think he has a robo.
No, he does not.
No, he doesn't have an Oracle anymore.
Oh, that's a great point. He did lose that Oracle, no revelation. And DTs, the DT shrine will take a while. There's no sentry though, is there? No, there's not. No sentry for scouts.
There's no scout. He's trying to send probes to scout, I think. Or maybe to take a fourth, I'm not too sure. I don't think
this.
This is really nice. This is more dead workers. And what that means is Neeb is going to cut more corners. Yeah, he has to recall. It's late. He's going to lose, what, 2 stalkers there? That's not too bad. Again, he kills 8 workers. No, I think that was good, Steadfast. 8 workers for 2 stalkers and no adapt. He's fine. And again, he's buying time. There's no static defense. There's no robo on the way. There's no Oracle being reproduced. There's a robo. Is it going to be too late? I don't know.
If the DTs have to walk across the map, it'll be very close. If there was a warp-in pylon right here, the game's over. The game's over and DisK has it. If, as it is though, God, it is going to be very close. He's building that War Prism. I think those are for the DTs.
Yeah, they are. For sure.
But Neeb might just run DisK over right here, right now. He is up 5 stalkers. Oh,
Back
God.
overcharge and a warp-in. Okay, if this sees this, that'll be... Okay, he's going to see it, and that's nice. DTs can actually defend here. They'd be so good. Now, we do have battery, 1 battery down, and another one I produced. No, it's a pylon being produced in order to back it up. But the DTs are going to be on their way. You can see they're being walked in right now. There is no protection. Did Neeb cancel his robo? Why is it so... Oh, he's building his second one.
I was going to say, no, that's a second
This is going to do so much damage. This is going to do so much damage, dude.
They are going to get a lot of probe kills here. Oh, he's just going to tap it.